get the brand new limited edition Pals holiday package available at thepalsmerch.com. Hey everyone, welcome back to PalsCraft, where all the other pals and I have a go at Minecraft SMP. Today we are going to do a lot of things like make a real smeltery, but first we will need to talk about how we will make it, because the most safe way to do this. Our science team said that the armor that they made was never tested before, but that is where we come looking by. Hopefully everything will work like it should do, because then we can use this as soon as possible. You remember that we talked about a plan B since that tsunami happened? You can't remember it? Well, wait, I will try to explain it fast. Remember the company ASAN, where we did some experiments for Chip and I? It were some testings that we did with nukes. I don't know if you saw that video. If you didn't, go check it out because it was really cool to do. But yes, so you remember ASAN, the company that did things with space? Yes. So I was talking with them one day and we were talking about leaving this planet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, leaving the planet of Minecraft and start somewhere else on another planet where there were no mobs. They already discovered some planets where there were no mobs at all. The only thing that there was a big dragon. But if we would send the first men up there and we train them to find a dragon, then we could kill it and then send the rest of the Minecraft players. I know that is a hard job to do, but trust me, it is worth it, because then you can have a life without mobs. So the first thing we would do is kill them dragons, then start making a lot of rockets that could help us get a lot of people on this world. Then we start a small colony that can start preparing for everyone else that is gone. Come after that is done, we need to discover how to make spaceships. Those spaceships will we station in a big mothership, and with the big mothership we will head towards the new planet. So that would have been plan B, but because our fresh new science team came up with this project, the world leaders and I had discussed to try to get this Minecraft world back once and for all. So we will see how this will go. If this won't work, then I just don't know anymore. What is this world where we are in? I never saw it before and it is so dark. I kind of scares me. I think we should get out of here as soon as possible, because these mobs are not gone like that. We are here, believe me. I have a lot of experience with mobs. I can call myself a mob hunter. You know why? Because I almost flighted every mob that there is, except for the big black dragon, because I never saw him. Maybe he was in the dark world where we just were. Well, we can focus on that at this point because we got a lot more important things to do, like finish this thing where we can test everything. I am hoping so much that this is gonna work, because if it doesn't, we will have to go back to the ASAN plan, what will cost a lot of Minecraft lives and a lot of work. Of course, we also could try to hit the mobs with different sides of attacks. What I am trying to say there is basically how the mobs attack us the last time with coordinated attacks. Well, maybe we can do the same by showing them our new toys. Wait, I will also show them to you guys so you will see how it works. I will first take everything that I need and put them in the chest. Then from there I will try them all one by one if we have enough time. I think we do, because it will only small testings and then next. Oh, by the way, I maybe forgot to tell you, but we don't only have camouflage mob armor, but we also have new tools, and with tools I mean weapons, that will help us in fighting the mobs. But we need to be careful because these weapons are really dangerous. So maybe I will not test them all in this video, but the next one. Alright guys, we will also do some testing against the mobs in the night, but we will see how that will go. We will first do some testings over the day against animals and things. After we feel comfortable with the weapons that we have, we will try to pick off the mobs one by one, but we need to do it carefully because we don't want them to know about our secret weapon. That would blow up the whole plan, so we will be careful. So we almost done filling up the chests with the armor and weapons. Do we want something else to prepare ourselves for the testing? I don't think so. I am a pro at testing this. No wonder why ASAN hired me to do the testing with the nukes. Hope you guys can remember that. It was a solo test when I did with a couple of nukes to see how they would react in different situations. I took it really seriously, but at the same time I had a lot of fun with it, so it was a win-win situation. You know guys, something really bad happened in the last attack that happened. The attacks was in the middle of my city, like at the city center where people came together. It is something that happens every day. People from all over the city come together at the city center to just talk and do fun things together and meet new people. Well, so the attack with the mobs did happen at this place. It was a chaos. Everyone was in shock. There were only a few people that could fight them back. Chip also was there. He was the one that was leading the small group that could fight. But it was not a fair fight. It was a small group of 10 people against 100 mobs that kept expanding, so there was only one thing that we could do, and that is activate the mines. Before Chip and I started building this city from ash, we toughed of a defense system that we could use when things like would happen like this. We could not really find one, but we had like something that you call a defense system to defend the system one last time, and that are the mines that we placed underneath the city that we could activate when a huge attack would happen. That means that we will lose the city, but that isn't the point of activating them, because by doing that the mobs can't take over the city. So that is what we did. We activated the mines, and below the city we first had turned on the alarm to let everyone know that they had to leave the city. So after a bit of time we activated the mines and everything blew up. But don't worry, we are already busy with making a new city, and this one with proper defense system, because with this system we are going to be able to spawn a protect dome around the city that will keep out every mob that tries to come in. Of course the mobs that are already in the dome have to be hand killed, but that will be easy because we are gone but lasers everywhere so we can see where the mobs are in the city. These lasers will only activate when it sees a mob, not by Minecraft players. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this city is gone by next level. It is gone modern and is gone have a lot of futures. So how are you guys liking the armor till now? Because this is what we are gone used to go behind enemy lines. So this is kind of the plan we are gone follow when the attack is gone happen. We are still working on the plan so things could change. But so when everything is ready, we will first send scout teams out into the wild. This will happen 24/7. Every hour a new scout group will head out, and then one team will come back with new information. This will happen all over the world of Minecraft, so we are expecting a lot of people to join us in this first part of the whole operation. After we found out where the biggest strongholds are, we will then start training the soldiers that will be going in undercover. We will train them to ultimate soldiers that won't fare anything at all, so when that is done we will start gearing everyone up and place them in special designed armored trucks that will head to the strongholds. After everyone is in position I will give the order to every squad there and keep on going in another direction. Just because I don't like gravel, but I mean this pyramid looks pretty legit now, and it looks cool as well, so it is going to attract the eye of wanderers that come across this great piece of art. The only thing that we were missing is the sphinx and the cacti that we are placing around the pyramid right now. We really want people to turn their heads towards this pyramid and trap them, so we need to get as many people to look at the pyramid as we can. And how do you do that? Well, just place down a bunch of cacti and look at the pyramid now. It looks better than it did before. If you ask me, when I would walk past this piece of art, then I would enter this great thing and I would then be trapped, but I would not care because I entered the great pyramid that everyone was talking about. This is the promised pyramid, and no one has ever been inside of this pyramid. Only the workers that made the pyramid survived its curses. But in reality, this pyramid does not have curses, and the reason that only the workers survive the so-called curses is that the workers also built the trap part, and they knew that they should not come down there because they would be trapped. By this point I can't really see that much because it is pretty dark down here, but I want to keep it that way because if there would be light down here, then the people who enter this piece of art will see that there is no real treasure down here, only a trap. Well, maybe there will be a real treasure here. It might attract more customers. Who knows, maybe I will place down a real treasure here and more people would be interested to come down here and check it out. Then I will have more loot thanks to those people, and then I can build my empire. I could also maybe make a mine next to this pyramid, so people that mine later come across this pyramid, and then they will be stacked with cobblestone and maybe some diamonds and iron or coal, which is also just fine. Or some emeralds and things like that would be really nice. And then that is no longer theirs when they enter the pyramid. If you walk down the stairs of the pyramid, then your loot is automatically mine. I'm sorry about that, but you have to do what you do for your money, my friend. But finally, I placed down some torches, and now all of you at home can also see what is down here. And here is what I meant by that. I really hate gravel. Like, can you see why I hate gravel? Well, it is pretty obvious why I hate gravel. It just falls down, and instead of mining 2 blocks and you are past the block that you hate, that is not the case with gravel. If you come across gravel, then you have to wait until all of it fell down, and then you dig 2 blocks away and think that you are done, but instead you are not done, and another pair of blocks fall down, And you think by yourself, okay, then I will dig these 2 blocks as well, and then when you think just that, then a lot more falls down and you will be in an infinite loop of digging away gravel, and it is not good for your mental state. But that is okay, because sometimes things like that happen, and well, that is just tough luck. Just like this iron door that I placed down in this hallway that is going to lead all of the people to the promised treasure, but at this time there is not yet a treasure down here, not even a fake one. So that is pretty evil of me, just like I am evil for placing down this many iron doors. But wait, how do I come out of this mess myself? Oh, wait, no, all of the doors just open when you are on top of the pressure plate of the last one, so that is good, because then I can return back to the pyramid and not be scared down here anymore. It is just dark and moist down here and I don't like it. The pyramid is cozy and it looks nice and there is enough light so you feel comfortable right there. But down here it is not nice. But there is going to be some lava though, so it will not be cold down here, so that is nice. But I am not sure yet if I really want to place down this bucket of lava that is in my inventory slot, but I did it anyway. And then you come across all of this lava, well, you won't really survive because you fell down and now you are swimming in lava, and that is just not nice. Sorry about that, but well, you had to swim for a bit. What can I say? This trap is just a genius idea of mine. I can't really say otherwise. But this is just my mastermind that is at work right here. It is just amazing how I thought of this and actually built it, and it may just work on most of the wanderers that come across this great trap. Well, they obviously would not yet know that this is a trap, but they will know soon enough when they are close to the doors and the end of the doors. That is where all the fun starts, so that is really nice, and they will not be able to go through all of this. Like, look at that. My trap just works and they will think that it is just a straight path, but in reality, it is not a straight path because there is a massive hole in the ground that will make you fall into a pit of lava. So the joke is on you if you try to enter this great pyramid and the traps that come free with the pyramid. But people will think that the treasure is really inside of this hallway. So maybe you can troll your friends with this pyramid, but if you want to take it to another level, then you can make this into a genius piece that will make you money. Just place down some hoppers beneath the lava and some chests below the hoppers, and then you will catch most of the items that fall into that pit with the people that it actually belongs to. And another fun thing is that if you are not close to the pyramid but you see in chat that someone tried to swim in lava, then you know enough. Someone fell down again, and you know what that means. It means that there is more loot for you and you will be happy with it, because that one guy that fell down again might have that loot that you really wanted but not wanted it bad enough to work for it, but instead you just worked for it like this way. But don't forget to place the door before the lava the right way, or otherwise it won't work, because they can back into the ledge that the door is still on. So that is not nice, because you want them to fall down and not back them into a door. You won't gain anything from that and they will still be alive, so that is a really bad trade. But you have to decorate the inside of the pyramid nicely so your guests, they will feel comfortable and will not fear death. That won't be nice if they would enter this pyramid and immediately feel paranoid that they are going to die. That is something that you don't want to have. You want to have your guests comfortable, and by the end of the hallway of doors, then they will be comfortable down in the lava. And then, well, that is really nice, because then they are dead when they are in the end of the hallway, because you can't survive it down there, so you have to die. And when the people that come down there die, then I might gain some loot from that, and then I am happy. So basically this pyramid is just one big scam, or otherwise called a troll, but I gain something from it, so it could be called a scam. So that is nice. I am not sure if that is better, but who cares? I have built a pyramid that will give me loot in the long run, so the real joke is on you guys. But what am I doing in my inventory all this time, you might have asked yourself. It must be important, otherwise sub wouldn't take that long with taking a block. Well, that is where you are wrong, because I took stone bricks, as you could see. And you might think, well, what are you going to do with that sub? Well, I am going to make a hallway on top of the ground, and it is going to look nice and stuff, and there is still sand as a path, and we can have that, so we need to dig it away, and that is just what we are doing. And it is coming along pretty nicely, but will it be as nice as my pyramid? Well, that is something that you at home will have to decide for now, but my mind says that my pyramid still beats this poopy hallway that does not have a purpose yet. But don't worry, because this hallway will also be very cool in just a minute. So, don't fear, I am here, and this hallway will be here as well, so that is nice, and this hallway will have something that you won't expect. But for now, let's just focus on the building part of the hallway, because otherwise it will never get done. But it is almost done, and it already looks pretty good, even though I say so myself. You might think, what the hell is this then? But I know what it is, and I can assure you that it is going to be really amazing. Just wait until I finish building my roof on top top of this thing then. But we are going to do just that, and it is going to be really cold down here. Well, not if it is day though, then the entire sun will shine on top of this roof and it will get really warm inside of this hallway, but that is something that we do not have to fear just yet, so that is okay. But as you can see, it is pretty dark when you enter this hallway, but do we want that though? Well, I am not sure if we want that, but we do want to have this hole in the ground. You might, but boys, the time is up and I had a blast, but I have to go. It was your boy Sub-Zero X and I will catch you in another one. Bye bye.